Hello there. It is May 6th, and Alexandra Rodriguez has just uploaded a new vlog. This is called Realistic Night Alone Vlog Mama Time When Baby Goes to Bed. So we'll take a look at this together. I think that it is going to be just really cheap content. I'm not sure what she's trying to get at with this title. I think she's probably just you know, grasping at anything per usual to provide some content that she thinks is different and new. Maybe she's even trying to pander to like the single or solo mom crowd with this title, but I'm pretty confident in saying that it won't be really anything different from what we normally see her do in any blog. Um, as we know, Alex's lifestyle has really not changed much since having a baby, which is, I guess, good for her, but she makes it out like, she can't take 5 seconds to wash her face or anything because she has a baby, and we all know that's just not true. So her being home alone, I mean, what different content are we really going to see? This is a long vlog. It's like 42 minutes, so I have her sped up, and let's just see what she has to say.
Hey you guys, welcome back to a new vlog. Let's have a solo mama night. Yara's at Army. Anderson just went to bed.
Why does she insist on saying that Yar is at Army? She sounds so stupid when she says that. He's in the guard, I believe, and it's called a drill weekend, Or if anything, she could say at least say he's at the Army or something. Like, I don't know. I mean, it still sounds so stupid because it's just not how you refer to it. Like, oh my God, so dumb.
And I'm about to have the night to myself. So I figured I'd vlog and do something a little bit different because I honestly hardly vlog at night anymore.
The night to herself, I mean, I get the impression in a lot of her vlogs that she's spending a lot of time alone, whether Yar is there or not. So again, I ask, how is this any different from what we normally see?
It's like summer out today, and now it's evening, but it's still very warm. So I have the windows open if you can hear the birds. Oh, I love it. Love having all the windows open and the doors. I still have my gym clothes from earlier today.
She got to yank that shit up because it's too small. Look at how absolutely girthy the neck is. I mean, she essentially looks like a head on shoulders at this point. It's giving Big Ed from 90 Day Fiancé. That is rough. And really, she should really be showering after the gym. I mean, come on, girl. That's just gross.
Can't wait to go and just take a really good shower. But I'm not gonna do that for a little bit because I have some tidying up I need to do, and I'm pretty hungry. I haven't had dinner yet, so I have packages to open.
I'm calling bullshit on that.
We're just gonna hang out. So let's spend the night together. You have to go pee-pees? Go pee-pees. Enjoy your pee-pees. When your mom gets it, go. So I've had some packages accumulating for the last few days. I think the first one I bought some Alani because they came out with the flavor sherbet. Is it sherbet? Sherbet? I'm pretty sure it's sherbet, but like I'm not sure about that. The sherbet swirl. So I was so excited they had it in stock on Amazon. So I'll put the link to it. But yes, I don't remember if I shared. I got lucky enough to snag one, and I tried it because they just had like a singular one. It was so good. It was so good. This might be like up on my tops. So
I feel like she buys like a lot of food, like food and drinks off Amazon and TikTok Shop, and I don't really do that. Like, I mean, I don't know, is that normal? Like, maybe it's fine. I guess I just go to the store, or if it's something I really want that you can't find in a store, I would typically buy it off of the actual website and not from like Amazon. But I don't know, maybe that's more common than I realize.
So excited to have one of those in the morning. So yeah, I bought those. And let's see, what is this? So we got some stuff from Bare Minerals. I have extremely fond memories of Bare Minerals. I remember vividly when I was first getting into makeup, like very, very first. My mom and I were at the mall, and oh God, they had a Bare Minerals store there. I don't even think they have it there anymore. And I remember we went inside, and it was like when their big product, I don't know if it just still is, that's their big product, but the powder, the loose powder. And I remember she put it on me, and just seeing all of my like imperfections disappear, and just my skin looked immaculate. I was like, this is makeup. I love makeup. And I remember my mom bought me some, and I was so excited. And yeah, I have very fond memories of Bare Minerals, but I know they have a lot more stuff now, which I've tried, of course. Oh my God, can't get this open. They asked me what I wanted, so I got the Mineral Veil Setting Spray, Natural Matte Tinted Moisturizer. I hope it's the right shade. It's just like so hard to tell.
She just said, I think that Bare Minerals asked what she wanted. So did she specify when she started opening this that this is PR? Maybe she'll say thank you in a bit, but she's real sneaky with that shit. I wouldn't be surprised if she even links this stuff when she didn't even buy it herself.
But I'm really into tinted moisturizer right now, and this one has SPF. So I got the shade Buttercream. So fingers crossed. We'll see. It's so hard to tell. But so we got that. Then a blush and bronzer duo called Kiss of Pink. Then I got the Kiss of Pink Gen Nude Bronzer. It's a blush bronzer combo. I got the matte foundation. Ooh, broad spectrum SPF 15. I was looking at the shades on the website. It looked promising. So
she loves them all so much, according to her, even though we all know that's a lie because she just shops online. But she says she loves them all so much. So why couldn't she just go to the mall and go to like Sephora or Ulta or whatever and shade match herself? Even if they were going to send it to her, like she could still have done that instead of just guessing. She always buys the wrong shade of stuff.
Yeah, and then also the original foundation. So one of them is matte and one of them is the original. So these are those Bare Mineral powders. It's been so long. I want to try those again because they're quick for mom makeup. You just like.
I wear Bare Minerals powder foundation, like this loose powder, and I'm not a mom. Not everything has to be mom, insert the blank, mom makeup, mom fucking fuck yourself, whatever. So annoying.
And your face just looks perfect. It's wild. And then we have Nourishing Lip Oil in clear, and then the shade Indulge and Charm, and then a dewy lip gloss balm. So we've got some fun stuff to try from them. I'll definitely do that. And then we have something from Glow.
She's been posting that she's been losing weight, and I'll give her that. You know, if we want to take those weigh-ins as true, then okay, she's been losing weight, albeit very slowly in my opinion, but she's looking bigger than ever to me. Like really, the neck, the chins, the shoulders, the hump, it's out of control.
Recipe. Hello, recipe. Oh, SPF 45. That's what I like to see. Oh my gosh, both of these. All Glow, No Show. Watermelon Glow, Dew Shield. So both are with niacinamide. Watermelon Glow, Dew Shield. Hydrating fluid.
Sorry.
White cast pill. So can't wait to do an SPF pills. If you guys can hear my neighbor's kids are playing outside. If you hear random screams. Okay, so packages are open. I am going to make myself some dinner. I also need to run Anderson's bottle washer. So for dinner, I cut up a half of a chicken breast, spritzed it with a little avocado oil, and then I did a very small amount of panko, less than a quarter of a cup, and just shook it around, salt, pepper. But I'll probably add buffalo sauce at the end once they're cooked because that's what I do. I'm deciding if I want to have them in a low carb wrap. That sounds good. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. So let's air fry these. Oh, I also tried, I don't think I've tried this before, the Sprite Zero Sugar Chill. It is cherry lime. Very good. Very good. If you're not following my second Instagram, I weigh in there on Fridays. We lost 2 pounds this week, 2.4 pounds, and your girl is back in the 200s. It's been a minute. I'm 298 now. So yeah.
That's embarrassing that you've had a gastric bypass and you still have not been able to get into the 200s. I mean, I think maybe at some point after her gastric bypass, she claimed that she was in the 200s, but I mean, it's just humiliating. We don't need to get back into it, I guess.
Feeling really good. Honestly, diet soda, big part of my weight loss journey. So
my weight loss journey. She fucking sucks. She shouldn't be drinking that shit anyway. From what I can tell, and everybody ever who comments about their gastric bypass on her videos or other people's videos are always confused how she's drinking carbonated beverages because it's really not recommended after having that surgery, and it's supposed to create, for most people, it creates serious discomfort. So I don't fucking get her.
Oh, shout out to Aspartame. Shout out, girl. All right, chicken into the air fryer. I'm going to do it on 375 for probably 10, 12 minutes. I'll just keep an eye on it, and I'll give them a little shakeroo in between. I've had this air fryer forever. It's the beautiful Drew Barrymore one from Walmart. It's really good quality. It's beautiful, and it's really affordable, so I will put a link. All right.
Of course she will. Of course she will.
Chicken is done. It's so good. It's so easy, and literally about a point for the panko, maybe 2, depending how much you use. A quarter cup's 2 points, so I use less than that, but it's a lot of chicken. I think it was a big piece. So
again, though, nothing is measured or weighed out.
got our chicken. This is a low carb wrap. Gonna do some sweet baby Ray's buffalo wing sauce. This is 0 points for 2 tablespoons. So,
but you're not measuring. I don't.
Then this is my home baby Ray's buffalo wing sauce. This is 0 points for 2 tablespoons. So, and then
honestly, that could be about a serving like of 2 tablespoons, but still, she didn't measure it. She's not measuring any single thing that she's putting on this. And that is like a fuck ton of chicken. Chicken breast is fine, but, and I know it's a 0 point for her and she doesn't need to weigh it and track it according to Weight Watchers, which is so silly, but she really should be, just so she's aware of how much she's getting.
This is my homemade 0 point ranch. It's blended fat-free cottage cheese with a little bit of milk and Hidden Valley Ranch seasoning, and it's higher in protein. It's delicious. This is way too much chicken. Oh my god. So yeah, I'm gonna just kind of have to fold this up and make it work. But super low point dinner, delicious and very, very filling. You guys, look at it. It's happening, you guys. I'm so excited. So I water these typically in the evening. So far so good. Leave your tips and tricks below. You're going to become kale. That's so cool. I'm already like, what should we do next? Should we get more seeds? On my way in, I got so many people.
I'm so curious to see if she will ever actually do more gardening. She was all into it when she got the sponsorship.
People talking about the visual weight loss tracker. Honestly, like so many people said it would be great. I recommend. I love the visual every morning. It kind of puts me in the right headspace. It's also like I'm a Capricorn. I like a challenge. I like to make things like a game. I've really found it to be extremely helpful. I am about to take an amazing shower, get into my comfy clothes. We're going to try out a new recipe, a little sweet treat, watch some 90 Day
How did I not guess that that was coming?
Fiance and do some skincare. It's going to be amazing. So,
but remember a few blogs ago, she was saying that she you really have to carve the time out for yourself when you're a mom and blah, 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 blah. And here she is alone. So theoretically, her time, it should be even more challenging to make time for herself because she doesn't have any support, with the baby and the dog in the house. And yet here she is doing dinner, watering her plants, tidying up, opening packages, about to take a shower, about to watch TV, about to make some fucked up sweet treat that she shouldn't have, do her skincare. But yeah, she really doesn't have time for herself.
I ran to Old Navy super quickly today because we're going to a birthday party. Going to a couple pool parties coming up. Anderson needs a bigger swimsuit, so I got him a 6 to 12 because the one from Florida is too small. So I got him this one, super cute and vibrant. I completely agree with you guys about like bright swimsuits. That's like such a big safety thing. If you don't know, as a new mom, I didn't know until I was taught about it. To always go for, it makes sense. To always go for bright swimsuits, like neon, not like blue or green. I know this is blue.
I don't care.
So yeah, 6 to 12 minute short sleeve fleece. I know. I thought this was the front and it's the back, but they put the size label on this part. So I thought, and this top was folded. So I just thought this was the front of it. I want this to be the front. Fresh and local.
She got a large. Is that for her? That looks small. I thought it was for Yarman.
No, that's the back, and then the front just says fresh and local. I mean, I guess it's still cute. Anyway, I got these in a size large. I typically have these in like a 2X, XXL, but their t-shirts run really big, and I don't want them loose. Like I wanted it fitted, so I grabbed the large. This one's the right way. This one is super cute. I love this look right now. I'm seeing a lot of this, like, I don't know, just.
I thought she said a million times she didn't want to buy clothes because she's losing weight, and yet here we are with what number clothing haul since she made that comment? Well, multiple times she's made that comment.
Feels like Italian fruits and vegetables. I don't know. It's not. It's just like a little market kind of shirt with the blue checkered background. Super cute. Just to wear with like, my favorite Halara loose pants or my baggy barrel jeans. I like to do like a tighter top with looser bottom. So yeah, that's what I grabbed from Old Navy. Oh, I also grabbed these hair clips because as we know, I've been doing that like little pull up. Already forgot the name of that.
There's not a fucking name for it. It's just clipping your hair half up. Like there doesn't need to be a name for it.
what's the name? Something Park. Gosh, my memory is worse than ever. But it's basically
Mom brain.
just pulling up this tiny part of your hair in a half up, half down. And it's so cute. And I like it because it keeps the hair out of my face. It's literally.
Why is her underarm like that color? Hold on.
Just like doing like this.
What is that? Do you see? Is that a bruise or just like discoloration? Oh my god, you guys. Her arms, you can't tell me that she's not looking bigger. Like, really?
This much. And it kind of takes me back to like the Snooki poof.
Oh, maybe it's self-tan because look on this side. You can see in the crease, it's pale. That is disgusting.
Wash my hair, so ignore the grease, but it's like the perfect size clip. And aren't they so cute? One of them is a little more round, and then this one's more square. These were $7, and they're just the perfect, cute little size. So when I wear my hair down, that's pretty much going to.
All I see from this with her clothing haul and these clips and everything is just plastic and waste and carbon emissions. She has many t-shirts that she could wear to a birthday party. She has so many clothes that she buys and then doesn't really wear. And you're telling me you don't have any clips that work for that or hair ties or anything? I mean, just the energy and the materials and resources that go into making these products, then the additional energy and resources it takes to transport them to stores, and then, you know, all of the waste that ultimately comes from somebody like Alex who actually doesn't use the things, you know, so they end up getting thrown away or whatever. It's just sad. The overconsumption, I mean, it's really a problem.
Going to be like the go-to. I did see someone say, why don't you just cut your hair if like it annoys you so much? The thing is, it is so much easier to work with long hair than short hair, because with short hair, you always have to have it styled. It's really hard to pull back because it's too short. You can do so many more like fun out of your face updos with longer hair. So that's my goal. I am determined to get it past the boobicles. I am trying so hard. I don't actually have the urge to cut it right now, which is shocking.
The way them titties are sagging, I think her fucking goalpost is going to be constantly moving. It's going to have to be getting longer and longer and longer to grow past them.
I know the urge will come probably in the fall like it always does, but I'm going to push. We're going to push because honestly, I can do so much more with it when it's long. I even love having it in a ponytail because it's like a long, luscious ponytail, you know? So that's where I'm at. That's my hair rant. I'm about to take the best everything shower. We're going to exfoliate, shave, wash our hair, do a hair mask, and just come out feeling like a new human. And then I'm gonna attempt 0-point cookies. I know my hopes are low, but sometimes things work out. So let me shower real quick. I have been using a new moisturizer from La Roche-Posay. It's the Double Repair Face Moisturizer. First, I bought the little one to see how my skin would react to it. All good. I went through that, so I bought the big one because I'm like slowly just trying other things because I'm scared of messing up my face. I really like this. It's really, really good, and it hasn't broken me out. It has niacinamide, which is good for, you know, my dark marks. So.
Her skin actually has been looking quite good lately. So that's good for her. Like that, adult acne really sucks. Acne at any time sucks, but especially as an adult.
I bought this moisturizer, just grabbed it at Whole Foods, the Honest Hydro Gel Cream. Oh my God, I do not like this at all. This is the first, like in a while that I tried like for a moisturizer, and I just hated it. It's so thick and greasy. And then if you even have a little bit of water like on your face or your hands, it like smears all weird.
Sorry.
I feel like they use and I don't even know why I would compare it to at this point because I haven't used a different brush. If you have like a favorite like wet brush for your hair from not wet brush, a good brush to use on your hair when it's wet. I know there's a lot of
oh my God, the arms. This is like the only reason this part is worth watching is because of these screenshots. How does she not see it in herself?
Out there. So let me know if you have a favorite. All right, I'm gonna throw my hair up in a microfiber towel from Kish. And I know I'm not the only one who, before you put your hair up in a towel, you have to go like this. You got to get it in order. Every time I put one of these in.
I wouldn't do that because I would fling water all over the walls and shit.
I am just taken back to Turkey Twist and the infomercials. I do think we have lost our sense of patience these days because now we can just order.
This is going to be fucking rich coming from her. Okay, I'm glad I didn't skip through yet. Also, real quick, sorry. it has always bothered me how her turby twist, it never, look how much hair is there. Like, I don't know if it's because her head is like so fucking big and flat or something, and like maybe, or maybe she can't reach like genuinely because her arms are too big. But you should put the base of the turby twist like right up at the base of your neck so that your hair is in it. And she always just like kind of like plops it just atop her head rather than like actually wrapping the hair around. And I hate it. The way it looks, it makes me so angry.
For everything to come in like the next day. Whereas in the old days, when I was young, we would see an infomercial and have to call the 800 number, and for 4 payments of $10.99, we could have a bump it come in the mail in like 2 weeks. And my mom let me order a few times from infomercials. Shout out to Nancy. But bump its, oh my God, those were so rough. They would get stuck in your hair.
Every time she lifts her arms, I just notice this discoloration. And then I thought it was self-tan, but didn't she say she was going to exfoliate in the shower? So wouldn't it have come off a bit more? I don't know. Let me know what you guys think that is.
Oh my gosh. But I'm trying to think if there was anything else I ever ordered off of an infomercial. Potentially a turby twist, but I feel like maybe we just got it at the store. But there was a time where you could only get it from an infomercial, I think. So also Native, we've been sharing their lotion, and it's very good. All right, so I'm trying to just.
Okay, well, I thought she was going to say more about being impatient and stuff, but again, it is just very ironic coming from her, given that she is the queen of overconsumption, has absolutely no sense of delayed gratification. She just wants and needs it now, you know? I mean, we see her tons of times seeing something online and jumping into it. Either she jumps into something so fast she fucks it up, like a recipe or a hack, whatever, because she doesn't have the patience to wait to get the right materials, or just like the patience to do something more slowly and do it correctly. She also will see something and just have to immediately buy it, so she'll overpay, like with the Built Bars, for example, overpay to buy them on TikTok Shop because they're out of stock wherever. Buying things on Amazon, or going to different stores to find something because it's out at a different location. She is the poster child for the impatience and the brain rot that has come with social media and the internet and accessibility of things, you know, just how many things we all want and need and consume.
Decide if I'm going to brave making these cookies tonight because they take a really long time. But I mean, I'm tempted to attempt. I was gonna make like really, really low point meringue cookies. So the other day when I was at Home Goods, and they had little meringue cookies like for sale, and they were pretty low point. And then I looked at, because they're so light and airy, I'm like, I wonder if I could like make these on my own. And looking it up, it's literally egg whites, which are 0 points, cream of tartar, salt, and then you can do an extract. I'll probably do vanilla, or you can do like almond, and then sugar. But instead of sugar, I would probably just opt for monk fruit sweetener. And at that point, that's like a nice high protein, like 0 point, dessert. And they're that really light, airy, like crunchy, fluffy cookie. Not fluffy. They're like airy and crunchy. But they're really good. And like, I haven't had those in years. So I was thinking about making them until I looked up that they take 2 hours to cook. Let me cross check another website. I'm like, damn, really? I mean, it's probably correct, but let me just look, because apparently they need to cook at a low temp for a really long time. So let me just confirm. Okay. Yep. It's legitimate. They have to be cooked.
See, I mean, this is kind of demonstrating my point.
On 200 Fahrenheit for an hour, but then you turn the oven off and keep the door closed for another hour. So that's 2 hours. Am I going to stay up and watch 90 Day Fiance anyway? Probably. Let's just do it for the vlog. Do it for the vlog. I'm alone tonight anyway, so may as well. Whatever. All right, step.
What? Okay, what would be different if Yar were there? Nothing.
1, we got to form stiff peaks with our egg whites, which is always very daunting for some reason, because you can't over whip the egg whites. But I'm gonna do it in my KitchenAid and just let them really go the right way. No broken yolks. We don't want the yolks in there. Separate the egg whites. Add the cream of tartar and salt to the bowl.
Tartar.
Bowl, mix on low. Oh, this person did salt. Oh, pinch of salt. Okay. I feel like a pinch of salt is always a good idea when you're baking. It just makes things taste better. And then mix low, gradually increase, froth up, slowly add in the sugar, and beat in some vanilla. Oh my God, I'm so scared. I don't know. Whatever. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. Like, it is what it is. No risk, no reward. Maybe these will be good and it will be like
She'll be so disappointed if it doesn't work.
life-changing and low point.
Oh my God, life-changing. Just like Sweet Green Harvest Bowl or whatever was life-changing for her. She's not going to like these. We know that these are not going to be sugary and like dense enough for her, you know? I mean, meringues, they are very light and airy, and I just feel like it's not going to be satisfying to her. At the end of the day, really none of the diet foods and these hacks that she makes are actually satisfying to her. Eventually, she will tire of them, no matter how much she wants to tout that this is, quote, sustainable and a lifestyle change and all that. She will get sick of it. She will give up on having to take time to make these swaps and things like that, and eventually just fall back into eating, you know, the more easily, readily available things that are not as good for you, especially if you're trying to lose weight.
Magic. Okay, starting with our egg whites. I should have done this in a separate bowl, but we didn't break the yolk in there. I don't know why I like to risk things. Okay, 2 eggs, 3 eggs, and here's our last egg. All right, now we're gonna do half a teaspoon of cream of tartar, a pinch of salt. Now we're going to mix this before we add in the sugar. All right, you guys, we are done. I will say it took a while for it to really like thicken up, so don't give up when you're doing it. And then I took a little bit between my fingers and rubbed it to make sure all the sugar dissolved. And I also added a teaspoon of vanilla while it was mixing, but this is exactly the texture that we want, at least I think, from what I've seen. So I don't have a piping bag, but I do have a Ziploc. And I don't really care about them being beautiful. I just want them to be yummy. So now we're just going to take,
of course,
this and try to carefully put it in the bag. It's our makeshift piping bag. This is going to make a lot of cookies, so hopefully they're good, but I don't know, guys. I have like a really high...
Okay, so looking at this clock, if this is correct, it's 7:50. What time did her baby go to bed? I mean, I know they shouldn't stay up wicked late, but did they go to bed that early? I don't know. That would be really early because she's already kind of done a lot. Okay.
I hopes about this, but then again, I have high hopes about everything, and they often go wrong. It's the climb. It's not the destination. It's not the journey. Wait, no, it's not the destination. It's the journey. Oh, God.
She's like manic as fucking hell.
Good enough. Now I'm going to close it on up. All right, here we go. Let's see how this goes, you guys. Oh, they're so cute. Wait, why is this actually so much fun? Oh, look at that. Look how cute they are. Okay, guys. Fingers crossed that this goes well. But I don't know. Feeling hopeful. All right, our timer is going off. Now, I'm just going to take a quick peek. They look good. They smell good. And I have some in the bottom oven, too. It made, I can't remember how many. It made a lot of cookies. And they are, yeah, I can't see them. Oh, you can see these a little bit.
Don't worry, Alex. You can give them away because that's what you do, right? When you always make these massive recipes, you just give them away.
The nice thing is that they don't like spread or anything, so you can put them close together on the pan. So now we have to turn off the heat, and now we let them sit in there for an hour, and then we'll see how they are. It's already 9 o'clock. I'm going to bed late tonight, I guess. But anyway, I'm going to watch the 90 Day Fiancé. I was just editing on the computer for the last hour, so now I'm going to chill. The chokehold that this show has on me is unreal. It's the only good thing that came out of the pandemic during quarantine. That's when I started my 90-day journey. There's so much.
Why has she had her hair in that thing for that long?
So much. And if you're overwhelmed and don't know where to start, you can literally Google what order to watch them in, and people have made
no one gives a fuck.
Couples on there were from before the 90 days for it. Give me all the spinoffs. I'm okay with it, but Google the best order to watch them in. I feel like you can't go wrong.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch them.
She's giving pointers on how to watch a show. Like, who fucking cares?
Just for an hour. I'm cooling for an hour. It says to do it for an hour to 2 hours. I'm only doing an hour because I cannot stay up for another hour. So hopefully they're okay. The oven has been off for an hour, and I don't understand how it's still warm in there. I think they need more time to firm up. Okay. Yeah, I think they need a little more time because they're still...
It's almost like that's how an insulated thing works. Is that right? Now I sound stupid. She got me sounding stupid because I can't But you know what I mean. An oven is designed to heat up extremely high and hold in the heat. The fuck you mean you don't know how it's still warm in there? If you've shut it in for an hour and haven't opened it, yeah, you should hope your oven is still warm.
Oh, they're like squishy and they're still kind of warm, but I'm gonna try one. It's kind of honestly giving like toasted marshmallow energy, not that crunchy feelings. I think it just needs more time to sit, but I need to go to bed. Cheers. It's like a Charleston chew. The flavor is good. I hope these firm up and become crunchy because right now it's like taffy. Well, now I don't know what to do. Now I don't know what to do.
Well, and what do you do because now you've got no sweet treat? So what are you gonna fucking stuff your face with if you can't stuff them with your crispy meringues?
Okay, it says to store them in an airtight container, but I think they still need more time to firm. Oh, life. Me just wondering if the ones in the bottom will be any different. Why would they be? The flavor is there. I'm kind of excited about this. And they're just so cute. Look how cute they are. They get really hard and firm right now. So let's see. Can't call my mom. It's too late. She's gone to bed. Perhaps I will put aluminum foil. Oh, that's happening. Aluminum foil on the top. I know that's not an airtight container, but they're not firm enough for me to put into an airtight container right now. Oh boy. Should I put them back in the oven and see how they are in the morning? Maybe. The oven is kind of airtight. Should I just leave them in the oven overnight? I knew I should have done this tomorrow. All right, see you in the morning. Good night. See how it goes.
Tomorrow.
Good morning, you guys. I slept with my hair in braids to try to get a little wavy action this morning. Yeah. We're just having breakfast. Anderson slept really well. Can you go?
Yeah, that was interesting. I know, okay, yeah, she doesn't show us every second of her evening, but he didn't wake up at all, I guess, throughout like all that we watched. I mean, not that she mentioned it or like she didn't mention it or anything. So maybe he did and she just didn't say anything because she would be the type also to just like lie by omission and claim that he slept all night and he didn't. But that was kind of weird, right? Like she's just out there doing her thing and you wouldn't even know there was a baby in the house.
Moon. Here you go, Moon. Yeah. Say, yeah, mommy. Sherbet swirl. Hey, Google, how do you say sherbet? She didn't even answer me. I don't even think Google knows. Oh my God.
It's sherbet, but a lot of people say sherbet. I say sherbet.
This literally tastes just like sherbet. I'm saying sherbet, sorry. Oh my gosh, so good. This is so good. Anderson just had breakfast. We had some fruit puree, some oatmeal, a little avocado. Oh, just delightful. Oh, so let me give you the update on the cookies. I don't think I baked them long enough initially. So I ended up looking up a few other recipes, and some people baked them for an hour and a half and then left them in the oven. And I did an hour because that's the recipe I followed, because I looked at them this morning and some of them were crunchy on the bottom, like they're supposed to be, but then they're still like that weird, like soft, fluffy, chewy top texture. So I'm gonna bake them a little more. I'm gonna try to save these cookies. I'm gonna bake them for another half hour, and because like literally the bottom part of it is that fluffy, crunchy texture that it's supposed to be. So I'm gonna see if I can save these cookies. I'm gonna see if I can save them because like I mean they can't really get stale because they're literally like meringues are already kind of like that dry, crunchy,
I'm sure they still could actually get stale.
stale texture. You guys, Anderson's down
Not yours. Yours are chewy. So what the fuck you mean?
for a nap. I'm in my second shirt of the day. We'll see how many we go through today. I see these little clips. See how perfect they are? So since he's napping, I figured we could do some makeup with that Bare Minerals. I was like, oh, I may as well just continue the vlog and actually do a long one for the first time in a while. I know the vlogs have been like kind of short. I'm doing my best, people. I'm doing my best. But this will be fun. I've got all the makeup up here. Ooh, yeah, this will be really fun. And when Anderson wakes up, we're actually going to go to Costco because they have this. I keep seeing so many people with this like $45 inflatable pool, and I figured it'd be really fun for me and Anderson this summer. It has a couple there. It has a little seat. I was gonna just like
She will get that and use it like one time. Inflatable pools always like sound like a good idea, but just suck in reality. Let's be honest. They're always like ice fucking cold from the hose, like unpleasantly cold. And then you get like all the grass in them and you feel the ground just like right on your feet and under your ass because there's like, you know, there's no foundation for it. It's just like plastic right on the ground. So any rock or anything, you're gonna like get that jabbing into you. Remember when she lived in Mass and had that house with that beautiful pool? And she loved that pool. And then she moved to Rhode Island, seemingly just for her husband, and they don't have the pool anymore. And you can tell that she hates it.
Use my little tanning bed that I had from last year, but this one is just so much more fun, and like he'll grow into it over the summer because he loves his baths. So I think he'll really love like splish splashing in the water. And we're gonna go get it today because it's literally gonna be 80 and sunny today. And then after that, the next week is like rain. So I'm like, okay, let's get outside what we can. Okay, so Bare Minerals Complexion Rescue Natural Matte Tinted Moisturizer. So like I said, I hope this is the right shade for me. I got the shade Buttercream. I like to apply tinted moisturizer with my hands for a more sheer look. And I like that this one has SPF. It looks like it's going to be a little bit dark, but nothing a little summer tan can't fix. Just going to blend it into my neck. Oh, it's definitely got that matte finish, which is nice. Because typically when I do tinted SPF,
I think sometimes with her, it's not necessarily that things are always too dark, but they're way too warm. Like that looked yellow going on. It doesn't look too bad here, but we'll see once she adds more.
oh, I don't know if I like it. Maybe I didn't do the right prep. Maybe it's not mixing well with that moisturizer. But this is a tinted moisturizer, and I let the other one really absorb. I mean, it's not like bad, but like some spots are a little bit patchy. I don't know. I don't love it, unfortunately. I mean, I have it. It looks okay enough where I can like leave it on. But I don't know. And also this weird like pimple under my eyebrow. It's very bizarre. Okay, now this is the Complexion Rescue Bronzer Blush Combo in Kiss of Pink. And it's a mix of both, which I think is so cool. Because I really like a combo like that too. So I'm just going to take a little bit on this brush. I don't know how pigmented it's going to be, so I'm just going to start with a little bit. Oh, I like the color right off the bat. It's definitely giving that like blushy bronze look where you can kind of like spread it out. Ooh, that is really pretty. And I like that this one has a little bit more of a glow. It's funny because I used to be such a matte girl, and now I love to glow. I'm okay with looking a little greasy. I'm okay with it. And then here is the powder version of the Kiss of Pink shade.
Sorry, this is
Just
boring.
coverage amplified. I don't think that makes sense. Coverage amplified. Okay, at least the color looks good. I'm gonna take a little bit under my eyes. I'm just playing around. I don't know. This is like woo, brightened, and since it's not liquid, it's not gonna coverage natural. So like it just doesn't even feel real. Like he's gonna be 9 months at the end of this month. Huh? The math is just not mathing. And honestly, I know people say this all the time, and people always told it to me, and it's like you just don't really know it until like you actually have the kid. But the days are long, but the years are short. It hasn't even been a whole year, and I'm like, yep. And like it's not like to say that every day is long, but you know, like some days are longer than others. Motherhood is a journey and a half, and not all days are perfect. But the years are short, and it hasn't even been a year. All right, let's place bets on how Costco's gonna go today. Am I gonna
Bullshitter to the extreme.
make good choices or bad choices? I'm gonna find my.
The choices you make are ultimately your choice. So you can go in there with a plan and stick to it, or you can go in there and be absolutely unself-restrained and demonstrate no self-control and just spend with reckless abandon. I hate that shit.
Mascara, but I don't have one from them, so I'm deciding if I want to do the dewy lip gloss balm or the lip oil. Tempted to, I don't know. I have 3 shades of the lip oil and then the dewy lip.
She's got serious like jowls. Is that a jowl per se? It's her cheeks right by the side of her mouth are really starting to puff up and sag. It looks awful. She looks awful.
Gloss balm. I like the idea of a lip gloss balm. It just feels different. This is the shade called Affection. Oh,
Don't care.
just feels so wrong right now to not put on mascara. I don't know why. I just like I can't do it. And I know I think it's even like kind of popular to do like something.
It's not that
as good as a Tarte.
fucking deep. It's
Oh my
just
God,
mascara. Okay, I guess I can't skip this. I was waiting for it to skip. Sorry. There we go. Oh, God. This one, maybe. Okay, sorry, guys. Brief interlude. I don't have YouTube Premium, so I get ads, and sometimes you can't skip them.
All right, guys, I just got dressed. I have on one of my athletic dresses from Abercrombie. I love their active dresses. Okay, I hate to say, I don't think we're gonna be able to save these meringue cookies. I baked them for another half hour, and then I did an extra hour and a half in the oven. And it's like the bottom has so much potential. The bottom has a crunch, and then the top is like.
Oh my god. She's fucking going at that cookie. She looked like a beaver going at a tree. Look at that.
So I was trying to Google what I did wrong.
She's like just nasty. Like, just so everything she does is just yucky.
Honestly, I think I needed to bake them longer last night because some recipes have them baked for like 2 hours and then you leave them in there another 2 hours. So I don't know. Everything else, it seemed like I followed the right way. The sugar was fully dissolved. The egg whites were the right texture from what it seemed. The bottoms are perfect. Just a tiny bit at the bottom. So yeah, these are not edible because they're like, once you chew on them, they get really, really, really like, oh, the bottom of this one's so good.
Oh my god. She's literally going to sit here and like eat the bottoms off the cookies after just saying they're not edible. But she's literally going to go, and what do you bet? Literally, that she chews off the bottom of like all those cookies. That's fucking just pathetic. I wonder if the recipe didn't work out because she used monk fruit. I think she used monk fruit. I don't know. Maybe. I'm not really sure. I just wonder if it bakes up differently than real sugar. But that's totally speculation on my part because I really don't have any idea. But of course, I'm not surprised that she messed up the recipe. She always manages to mess something up, and it probably was because she didn't read through the recipe enough to understand the timing for the baking and leaving them and blah, blah, blah. And then, didn't want to dedicate the time. But of course, she couldn't wait and just not do them last night. Even though she knew she didn't have the time to do it, she had to go and do it.
They have so much potential. I'm so sad. When I feel like doing this again, I'm going to try again because I think they just needed to bake longer for that first stretch and not just an hour. And then I think we're kind of just past the point of fixing it. So we almost had it. The flavor is good though. So these could be a really great high protein 0 point cookie. And I'm not saying go ahead and eat all of them unless you want to, but it's a great low point option. Oh, they're so close.
She wants to. She wants to eat all of them. She had to throw that in as a fucking disclaimer, but we know that she is going to eat the bottoms of all those cookies. We know if she manages to make them, which I think she might have made them again and like actually succeeded. I thought she posted them on her Instagram, but I don't remember. We know that she'll be overeating them like fucking crazy.
Close. See, the issue is like now I just like I'm so tempted to remake these. See, like the bottoms, which tells me that like we almost had it. The bottoms are the right texture. They just needed to bake longer. Okay. Anyway.
How many times is she going to bring up the bottoms and say that she's sad and say she's going to try it again and blah, blah, blah? Like, she's so hyper focused on food all the time that she cannot get over this blunder, although it's really no different from everything else that she manages to fuck up. But I think because she really can't bring herself to eat the majority of the cookie, that she's really upset about it and like can't stop thinking about it.
We tried. I will make them again though. But yeah, we're gonna go to Costco and then I also put laundry in. I don't know if I'm gonna keep vlogging or not, so maybe see you, maybe not. You guys, I don't think they have it. I'm so sad. It said they had it, but I'm wondering if people bought all of them because I'm looking at all the pool stuff, but it's not here. I'm checking all these aisles. It should be here, Bubba. I hope not everyone bought them. Costco on a Saturday is no joke. I got there at 10 when they opened, and there was a crazy long line by the time I was leaving at 10:20. I did buy a few things. I got chicken breast, strawberries, potatoes, overnight oats for Yar, and chicken sticks, which I'm going to have one now on the way home.
You heard that crunchy, nasally S on the end of sticks? And of course, she's eating it in the car on the way home. My God, she needs to stop with that.
These are called honey barbecue fatties, 1 point each. They're 45 calories and 6 grams of protein. I feel like it wouldn't be right to leave Costco without doing.
Remember though, the last time she was there, she wouldn't get those the mini whatever jerky sticks because they were like 4 grams of protein, and she was like, it's not enough. Maybe they were more points and she felt like it wasn't enough for the points, but whatever.
Doing some sort of taste test.
Ugh.
Very good. Are you guys?
Dear God. She has no self control. That's just been the theme of today's vlog. So sorry I keep saying it, but really, to get in the car and you can't even wait till you're home every single time she's out of the house eating something she just bought or something that she brought or binging on her 4 fucking protein bars that she keeps in her car at all times.
It's so much later. I took my makeup off because we went for a walk and I was sweating. I just have on mascara left. Anderson's on his last nap of the day, and I am coming out here to edit this vlog so I can edit it while he's sleeping. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. I think this one was a little bit longer than usual, so
Because you wouldn't just have a problem ignoring your baby and editing while he's awake anyway. Like, she also says, like, he's on his naps, like, I'm trying to think of a good metaphor. I don't know. She just says it like it really is like routine, like I don't know. Fuck, I can't think of a good metaphor. But you know what I mean. It's like he's on his next, it's like, oh, I'm on my fourth class of the day if I were in school. Like something kind of like you have to do and it's routine and like there literally is a set start and end time. And that's how I feel like she explains her son's naps. It's like is like that. And can you imagine the absolute meltdown that she, not him, not the baby, she would have if he wasn't on his nap? Him being on the nap is probably her forcing him into the crib to sleep, whether he actually needs it or wants it, because it's that time and that's what she wants him to do.
hip hooray. I will try to do that tomorrow. It was a very yappy vlog. Hopefully you're okay with that. I think you guys usually say you're cool with the yaps. So yeah, thanks for hanging out with me on my solo time, and I'll see you again in a few days. Bye.
Yeah, I think this was a little yappy for me too. Sorry. This was really a lot longer than I like my videos to be, but her vlog was very long. Yeah, this was no different than anything else that we see her do. So I think the night alone solo mom thing is just like trying to do something different, she thinks, and trying probably to pander to a certain type of audience. I'm surprised that she hasn't gone a bit more towards like the Dependa route. And if you know what that is, you know. Um, but we'll see. Maybe if this was successful for her, we'll see more of that type of content. All right, let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you think that shit under her arm was, if it was self tan or not. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.